anvendt og sende data. So, let's see, when am I gonna be live? I think I'm live. I'm online now. Welcome to a Weirdie day, and I have like a really limited palette of green, orange, and pink. And Victoria is coming. Heather is here. Heather says hello. Victoria says hello because she's silly. So, okay, yeah. Hi, Chris. So, yeah, I have like 3 colors. So I'm going to try to work from that. And then we're just going to start. I'm going to start here. And that was just a limited. I thought that it could be nice to see this in some really happy live colors. So I thought that these 3 colors might be just the thing for it. So I'm going to go for that. And I think I'm going to carry this one down here. I don't know, I was like planning on maybe putting in another 2, but nej tak. Ikke lige nu. Det kan være bagefter. Sorry, yeah, Victoria's being her usual self. Self the elf. So we got this going. Then I think I'm gonna do it here. So how are you guys today? Well, we're fine here. We just, yeah, we chill. We chill. Like always chill. So counting to 2 is pretty basic, but that's where I usually fail. In the basics department. Let's see. Let's see here. This is lovely, isn't it? Lovely to see all of you guys. Happy to be here. Let's see, we got 2 here. I think these colors are gonna look great on this funky little dude. Funky little dude. And I finally got Kaleido 1 up for tires 10 and 25 on Patreon, so you guys can download that one. So that's a good thing. And then I think I'm actually just going to carry this one down like that because it's sort of the easiest thing to do. Then 1, 2, then I got it here. 1, 2, I got it here. 1, 2, I got it here. 1, 2, I got it here. Then 1, 2, it's out here. Then I'm going to carry it on here. 1, 2, it'll be here. 1, 2, it'll be here. 1, 2, it'll be here. 2, it'll be here. And I think I'm actually gonna start it here. Yeah, I'm working it out. Then it's 1, 2, then I'll start in here. 1, 2, right there, 1, 2, right there. This one is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be here, 1, 2, and it'll be here. Så oppi det, 1, 2. Ja, det er nok bedst, hvis du får dem spist. Det var ærgerligt at smide dem ud. So I'm gonna have it here. So yeah. Oh, you're in the pool right now. That's lovely. That's wonderful. Yeah, Marvin is in the pool. Victoria is very, very envious. She would love to be in the pool. Oopsie, that was not what it was supposed to be. I'll have to like sort of cover that up with the next color on. So I'm just going to do that right away. So here we go. That wasn't too hard. Sorry. Mistakey. That is great. Lovely to see you, Bertha. And I saw you got your books today. So that's wonderful. So this one is going right here. So yeah, it's going to be lime, orange, and magenta, like strong pink magenta thingy. I think that will be pretty neat. I hope it will be pretty neat. Then that should be orange. Then I'll be this one, I think. And that will be in here in the face. And here. And that will continue down here. So I'm just getting the hang of it. Here we go. 1, 2. So that is 1, 2. Then we got this one going here. 1, 2. 1, 2. So yeah, I'm using the tiger markers today. 1, 2, because I just thought these 3 colors would be great for this. Victoria hasn't shown you what she's making a bag. 1, 2, a handbag out of an old dress. So she's been sewing on that. So there's the that's. Then it's gonna have a closing up here. So it's gonna be quite a big. It's gonna have a zipper.
Man skal altid vende den på vrangen efter man har syet, så man ikke ser stenene lige så meget.
Så husk at vende den på vrangen igen, når du syr lynlåsen på, så den kommer til at vende den rigtige vej. 1, 2. Okay. So here 1, 2. So yeah, she's doing that. That's for my cousin 1, 2, because Victoria hasn't given her birthday presents yet. Her birthday was on the 2nd of June. 1, 2. But she hasn't seen her yet, but she will see her soon. And then she wants to be prepared with the presents. So here I'm gonna 1, 2. So like Victoria says, she'll be so happy that her head will almost explode, but her head can't explode because I would be sad. 1, 2. So, but she'll be very happy with all the presents. 1, 2. That Victoria has prepared a lot of presents. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. So we got that. That's a 1. That's a 2. Then it's here. That is here. And continue here. He just kind of needs like a little spear. He's like an African mask or something. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2 here. So yeah, he's not gonna take that long to do this little dude, because he's kind of just a happy camper. Like Weirdie, but you're a happy camper too. Well, she's also very happy. And we saw the next two Airbud movies. They were definitely not as good as the first one. The first one was quite okay, but the next two I could have lived without them. Can't live if living is without you. Can't give anymore. No, I could definitely have lived without them. They were like the third one was like straight out silly. It was really, really silly. The second one really didn't have a lot of plot or like there wasn't really any storyline. Yeah. So yeah, I was not impressed. Definitely not impressed. That's great, Bertha. I'm happy to hear that. A sherbet, Weirdie, yeah. I think it's going to be a crazy one. I think it's going to be a crazy one. So here it will be going up there. I think the colors are going to be lovely together. I mean, I love these colors together. It's kind of nice. Let me get it here. Hvad spiser du nu, Victoria? Okay. Ja. Nej. Look at that. Just that orange and that lime green. They're just like beautiful colors next to each other. Just gorgeous. I love those colors together. Victoria got a necklace in the secondhand shop yesterday. It's going to be a special present for someone special. Not me this time, but she's got plans for it. So no, she's not. Well, you've given me rings. Du har da givet mig smykker. Yeah, I don't wear jewelry a lot, but I love rings. I like a lot of jewelry, but I don't wear it. So I guess I'm a bit weird like that, but there's somebody else that she thinks that one is a perfect fit for. So there'll be somebody who will get that beautiful heart. See, this is pretty. Lime, raspberry, and orange sorbet. Oh, I love sorbet. I also love these colors together. I just think they're sort of happy, happy in a good way. They make me happy. I also really like the pink and the lime and then black because there's some drops that look like that taste really good. That's some of my favorite drops. I don't remember their name, but I love them. And they have those three colors. I think I also made a drawing coloring with those three. That's why Victoria made a project in school earlier when the year started. Actually, they were working on it. It was supposed to be a helmet for biking, a safety helmet. It's not a real one, just a prototype. And her and Sophus, they made it together. Yeah.
This will be a Pikachu. But
It's a Pikachu, but then they had to change it because there were no more yellow color.
So
it became a Snorlax. Hope I pronounced that correctly. I don't know what all of them are called.
Det var en Snorlax, for det er et engelsk navn.
Ja. Nej, de er japanske eller sådan.
Japansk.
Ja. Men navnene er på engelsk. So here we go. This is looking good, isn't it? So yeah, we just had a chill out day as usual. It was raining, so we agreed that maybe we shouldn't do the laundry like we planned. No fun running up and down when it's raining with laundry. So we dropped that, and then we just had cozy time with the. Victoria actually wanted to make like a Harry Potter marathon. But when she got on that idea, it was already 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so there would be no way that there would be time for Harry Potter marathon. Besides, we've started a Harry Potter marathon so many times. So the first movies I've watched so many times, and we never get all the way to the last ones. So we never get to see those. But she sure does love those Harry Potter movies. And it's a good thing now we have all of them. And now she's not as adverse to the fact that in the newer ones they're not speaking Danish. But it's a bummer. I mean, I think if they have the first part of the series where you can choose spoken Danish, they should also have the last part, because it just ain't right. Not that I prefer original language, of course, but for kids or for elderly, for people who don't speak English well, then it would be nice. Let's see, we're gonna do this one here. And she's sitting in here on her cozy blanket. It's a very cozy blanket. I have a cozy blanket too. Mine is gray, but it's too hot to use it right now, I think. But I have actually, when I've had a nap, just taken it over me, because it doesn't weigh anything, so it's just like really fluffy and nice. Oh. Yeah, Victoria uses it even though that it's hot. But actually that one is supposed to be this color when I'm counting out, so yeah, it will be orange. It will be. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Yeah.
Som skål til min slik. Men så når jeg sidder, så sætter mig til iPad'en, og så stiller jeg slikket om på det der lille ting på min iPad, fordi det synes jeg så, så kan jeg bare lidt tage, så kan jeg se ud. Det synes jeg er sjovt.
Okay. Det er måske lidt irrelevant for mig at høre lige nu, når jeg sidder og laver video. Det er måske lige lidt svært at forklare, hvordan du spiser din slikskål. Og måske lidt ligegyldig info.
Ikke for mig.
Nej, ikke for dig, men for alle andre. It's wonderful to see all of you guys here. Yeah, while we watch movie, I've been, drawing a bit on those frame ones. I'm really loving them. They're getting very, very dramatic, some of them. They're very much like patterns, and they're a mix. So totally, I like them a lot. So I'm having a great time with drawing some of them, and So I've been having a good time with that today, with Victoria, of course. This is a wild-looking little dude. Also looks good with the white in between, but we're gonna have the pink. It's gonna be a Chevet collection. I think it's about half-half. We got 8 viewers on Facebook and 5 viewers on YouTube right now. So yesterday we had most viewers on YouTube. We had about 13.
Der er ikke kommet 4 afsnit, der er kommet 5. Så det er cirka en time i Steven Universe. Faktisk.
Okay,
Fedt.
fedt for dig. So it's going to be a very quick little one, but that's okay. Then maybe for once I can see a grown-up movie. A grown-up movie. Sometimes I like to see like a scary, a horror movie. I like horror movies. Den tror jeg allerede jeg har jeg ikke set den, det ved jeg ikke. I think this one is running out. I have another one here. Let's see if this one is a little bit more juicy. Yes, it is. Wow, these colors, they're bright and happy as well.
Nej, det er kun 4.
Okay. Hvis du vil sidde herinde, så skal du altså ikke hele tiden snakke om ting, der måske bare forstyrrer. What we had for dinner tonight. We had penne, like some pasta penne. We had bacon that I fried in the wok. I had cut them into little pieces, the bacon, fried them in the wok, and then I made like put some cream in the oil from the bacon and some cream cheese and some smoked paprika and cayenne pepper. I kind of have a thing about cayenne pepper. And I also put nutmeg in it. And that I used for the pasta. Victoria had it without the sauce because she doesn't like sauces. And then just a salad. It was kind of not it was just whatever we had in the fridge because none of us felt like going down to shop. So it was whatever we have. We're gonna use that today because we don't want to go out in the rain. Victoria was out with her grandfather earlier, in the day, but that was before it was raining, or before it was really raining, where it was just cold. So we just decided, we still have a lot of bacon left. So, and we gotta eat it. So it was kind of just whatever we had left over. Also, because we had salad on Thursday when we had dinner guests, so I also had leftovers from making the salad on Thursday. So it's sort of like a bacon, pasta, spaghetti bacon day, just without spaghetti, with penne instead. Penne is good when you're making like a fatty sauce because they will the sauce will go inside the penne and make them really, really lovely. So it was a lovely meal. Thank you, Anne. It wasn't that interesting today, but it tasted good. I mean, it's one of those things that you can do really quick, but still you get a very nice. It tastes good. It's very satisfying. It's a little bit of like a comfort food. Well, anything with bacon is kind of comfort food, isn't it? especially when it was sort of rainy and a bit grayish. It was just nice to have that. It was yummy. Oh yeah, I use the Philadelphia light cream cheese, and then I just add it and let it sort of. Also, if I sort of make spinach, I really love, like, with spinach, with fresh spinach, I take like double cream and put it in a, oh, what's it called, like a uh, not a pan, the other things that you sort of use. Well, anyways, on the stove. What is now? I don't know. I'm looking for the word. Well, then I put double cream in, and then I put Philadelphia cheese, and I prefer freshly ground nutmeg, but it's not always that I have fresh nutmeg, so I make do with the powder nutmeg. But it's a lot better if it's fresh nutmeg that you just ground yourself on the nutmeg iron. But I make that and mix it well together so that the cream cheese is totally uh, yeah, absorbed, or what's called, yeah, melted inside of the double cream, and still, without, don't leave it, don't let it get too hot, because then it will maybe break. But and then once that's done, then I put in the fresh spinach, and I stir, and it just becomes so silky and so creamy and absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, you can use that spinach for anything. You can use it as, if you made a chicken breast, you can use it as a sauce or garnish. But you can also use it with spaghetti or anything else. It's just a pot, a pot. I have the word now. Gryde, a pot. Yeah, we do it every day. Yeah, it's the daily weirdie. We started coloring a weirdie a day. I draw the weirdies, Miley O'Malley, and welcome. We started coloring them live on the 1st of January 2018. So we've had a daily weirdie for over 18 months every day. And yeah, you can get the daily weirdie for free on my PayHip shop. There you can download and print the daily one. It's set at 0+, which means that you can grab it for free. Or if you decide to say that you like to support what I do or help out, you can leave a little tip. Or you can buy the books on Amazon. There's a book for each month. And I'm always working on new Weirdie books. So actually, already the Weirdies for next year's Weirdie a day, that's 12 books. They've already been done, those books. They haven't been published yet, but there will be a Weirdie a day next year too. Unless everybody deserts me, but I don't think so. I think we're all ready. And we are coloring as well onwards for 2021 even, for the covers. But yeah, we are, and every day is a new weirdie, and it's not about like coloring tricks or anything. It's more like a social thing that, I color, or Teeny colors. Sometimes Teeny does videos, sometimes Candy does videos. Randy has done videos, and Julie has done videos. I'm the artist who actually also draws the weirdies. And then we just chat and, talk a bit. I talk usually about what's happened in my day or in my life. And I color, we make some funny combinations of colors, but nothing complicated. And The fun part is seeing how everybody's result is. But it's not like that you have to color the same. You could color something else or do something entirely different and just hang out and take part in the conversation. Some people might crochet or be coloring something else. So there's no real, the only real rule we have is that everybody is nice and polite and friendly to each other. And we just sort of hang out together. Now it's been going for a long while, and people come by and say hello, and some get totally hooked on the weirdies, and everybody posts their weirdies, or not everybody, but some post their weirdies on the group that I have on Facebook called Color a Weirdie a Day. So there you can see all the different results, which is amazing because sometimes you can't you're like, oh, is that the same weirdie? So it's always amazing to see everybody's different take on it. This one today is a very tiny weirdie. It's a very quick one, actually. Sometimes we have weirdies that are much bigger and take a lot longer to color. So sometimes it can take 2 hours to make it to color a weirdie, and other times it's very quick, like today. But then we also have a mini weirdie a day, which I will be doing afterwards. That one you can't get for free there. You have to get the book of the PDF because I can't give everything away. So, hi Julie, lovely to see you. So I hope that helps with your question, Miley. That's sort of what we hang out and do, and just unwind and just have a good time together. And yeah, you can get the daily weirdie on my PayHip for free. You just go in. I put them up. Like today, when I'm finished, I'll put up the one for the 8th. So sort of 2 days in advance. And then every 5th of the month, I delete the previous month's weirdies. So it's only like a limited time that it's a freebie. But then, of course, there are the books. But let's have a look at the next 2 days on Color a Weirdie a Day. And I just recently began to stream to YouTube as well. So this is tomorrow. This is Sunday. And this one works really well upside down too. So that's another thing with the weirdies. You can color them both ways around. So that one is already up on the PayHip. You can download it and print it and be a part of coloring. I print mine in A3, so they're bigger. And this is for Monday, the 8th of July. That's a cute one. And that also works upside down. And that one I will be uploading to PayHip when I'm done with the mini weirdie of the day. So that's the next 2 days on Color a Weirdie a Day. Yeah, I already did it. My daughter's like, are you already done with it? And I'm like, yeah, it went real fast today. I'm from Denmark. So my daughter is speaking Danish to me. Now we're on to the mini weirdie. And that's a very big book because it covers this whole year. And I'll remove this so that we have room for... Oh my God, I think the result was really great with this one. He's a wee little funky one. I love these 3 colors together. It just looks really cool. A cool one. So that was today's. And now we're going to find the mini weirdie of today. This was Wednesday. I have a backlog of the one from Thursday. This was yesterday, Friday, blind pick. And I was blind. It was a controlled blind pick with only blues and purples. So this is my blotter page so my alcohol markers don't bleed through. So I'll put that underneath. And then we're on to today's mini weirdie of the day. And so this book we've been coloring in since the 1st of January this year. So there's a Weirdie for every day and also a text area where you can sort of write whatever you want. I write my colors often. Sometimes I write what I had to eat or what I did if I did something special. So that's it. And then I will write that it's Saturday. We actually got 2 baby, tiny Weirdies on this one. So we got Saturday night and the feeling's alright. Pretty baby. 2:19 and it's live with Maria. And it's Tiger markers because these are my cheap go-to markers. Tiger markers. And we got the 05, the 41, and the 34. So it's a lime, orange, and magenta pink. And that's gonna go again like the here, because I like that. So that's a 05 here. So where am I gonna start? I think I'm gonna start here. And we got 1, 2, boomby. 1, 2. So here we go. I also do a lot of other different kinds of books with different I'm just going to do that 1, 2, like mandalas and other stuff. But mainly it's just about enjoying yourself. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oopsie doopsie daisy. I think I'll continue that, so I'll do it here. That would be this one going in. There. So this would be going here. One, 2. This I'll keep white. 2, then we get this one going up here. One, 2, we got it going right there. 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. This is it. This is looking good. Thank you. I'm happy with it. I like this color combination. It's not a lot of colors, but yesterday we had 16 colors. 16 blues and purples, so it's okay that today is not huge on a lot of different colors. These 3, they are just enough for this, in my opinion. They're happy. So I'm gonna go here. 1, 2, then it's gonna go right in there. And then 1, that'll be here. And here. 1, 2. this is going to be quite a happy page. Well, I think all Weirdies are happy pages, to be honest. So I'm going to have it here. Like that. So that was for that little dude. And I think we're going to do this little dude. 1, 2, and it's up here. And I actually think that it's going to be right here. Like that. Then this is 1, 2. Here we go. 2, just right there. And this is 1, 2. Right there. 1, 2 there. 1, 2 there. There and there. 1, 2 there. So that was the lime. Then we got our orange going in. And that's going to go in here. Just going to put it over here. So yeah, today's a fairly quickie. Tomorrow's is going to be a lot longer. I don't know if you guys would mind if I started like earlier, if I have a possibility of maybe starting earlier. I'm gonna oopsie. That should be green. This should have been green, but it's not. So I'm just gonna do like this. This one is gonna go both ways. That one's gonna go here. So this is gonna go here. And here. And here. I was actually thinking that I might make a go of making a flow drawing. One of the ones I'm missing for the birthday flow drawings. And since I don't remember the order, I know that I'm missing yours, Anne. So maybe I should try to make that when I'm done with this. Then I got one out of my backlog because I know somebody's got a birthday. Is it tomorrow? I think Fran has a birthday and Randy's got a birthday coming up too. So I'm like getting more behind on my birthday flow drawing. So if you had time, Anne, I would like to, like when I'm done with this one, make a drawing for you. That's a Patreon things for those of you who are not Patreons. It's not really on the list of, it's something that I do because I want to. So it's not on like a list of what you get on Patreon because I can't like commit to it the same way, you know, like all of a sudden there might be too many Patreons for me to be able to do it, or like that I've had problems with my hand lately, and or you know, for a few months I had problems with my hand. So I actually wanted to ask Anne, if it would be fine with you if I went ahead and did your flow drawing today. Okay, this is just gonna work out like this. Sort of depends on if you're gonna be there or not. I prefer to do it when I know that the person that it's for is also there. Otherwise, it's a bit. Hi, Billy Joe. Okay, you're not going anywhere. Then I'll do it. I'll get out my paper and make a flow drawing for you. Once I'm done with this, I'll just have to go to the kitchen to get my plate that I make my circle from. So, and I'll have to find my pad, and then we'll do it, and I won't stop the video. I'll just do it in one flow so that I don't have to start over. And so here we go with the pink. Well, I think Tina and Christina and Victoria, they are not Patreons. Okay, but thank you for the list. Thank you. That helps a bit. So I think, so before it was actually Kathy, but I thought I did Kathy. I'll have to, I don't remember which one was the last birthday flow drawing I did, but I'm gonna do Anne today. I'll have to copy this list so that I have it, because I had made a list that I lost, of course. So I was gonna look it up again, but now I won't need to. Are you updated by the last updated one? Okay, that's great. That is great. So this will be the first time that I try to do a flow drawing again for a long time. So you'll have to think if you want your name or a letter, or maximum 3 letters on it. Christina and Tina are not Patreons anymore, and so far as I remember right now. So that's what I remember now. I haven't. I have to check it. Check. Well, Victoria, of course, is not a Patreon. I don't do birthday flow drawing for her. And I don't do for me. I should, shouldn't I? I should make one for me. One for Victoria. But my birthday isn't yet. Mine is on the 17th of July. It's closing in. It will be soon. Soon I'll be 45. I don't think anything's going to change. Well, nothing's changed since forever, so it's not like I feel older or anything. Actually, I don't feel different with birthdays. I don't think about it that way. I think it's what you make it. Great, Chris. Confusion is a good thing. The last one I did, yes. Yeah, then there was a special one for Julie. Oh, and yours is on the 23rd of July. We'll have to have that added to the birthday list, Bertha. Do you think maybe, Randy, you could copy the list so far and just send it to me as a PM? because then I won't have to look through all the comments to find it again here. If you would be so sweet to do that for me, so that I have it on a PM, the list that you just made, then we don't have to do double work. No double work needed. Because I would have to look the same up, so that would probably be pretty neat if you could do that for me, please. That was it. Yeah, to have our flow drawings. It should be. You know what? Now I've done my mini weirdie of the day. I'm just gonna go get that plate that I use as this shape, and I'm gonna find my blue pad, and then it'll be a couple of minutes. Then I'll be right back, and then I'll draw. And did you figure out if you wanted like maybe an A, or if there was anything special, or if you just want a free flow drawing, whatever, if you want letters or name in it, just let me know. I'll be right back. Hvad? Fancy lemon, det sidste der var. So I got that, now I just need my blue pad. Jeg skal have den der firkantede blok. Den var den, tror jeg. Yes, I got it. I got it. So I got my blue pad, I got my plate, and this one is saying bye-bye. And it's going back on its spot. And then I think, therefore I am. So we got our colors away now. Let me see. APB. Okay, you'll get APB. Yeah, when I did yours first one, I wasn't adding letters, that's true. So here we go. I'm just going to put this underneath. So we got a nice, crisp, clean page. And this is a 05, I think. I'm just gonna test it here. Yeah. Actually, usually I use a bigger one for the round, so I'm just gonna look if I have one that is this is what? Oh, that's a 2. That's too big. I wanted a 08. 08. This is a 08. Yeah. APB. All points bulletin. So let's see. We're gonna start. Now you'll have to. I'm rusty because I haven't done this since I did the last one. Det er til Anne P. Berry. Så der står APB. Ja, jeg lavede en til Mille. Og en til Tine. Yeah, Victoria needs to make sure that she knows everything. I think I'm going to do the A in the middle. Hope that's okay. It's a bit like the Eiffel Tower. So that's the APB. APB. Sorry that they're not in the APB order, but I hope that that will be okay because that's my APB. And then I think I'll take the 8 point away and I'll start with my 5. And then I'll hope that I'll just be thinking a bit before I start messing it up. Probably isn't used that much anymore. I don't know. All points bulletin. I haven't heard that expression, but of course, English is not my native language, so there might be things that I am unaware of. So I think I'm a little bit rusty, I can feel that, but it will be okay, I hope. And then, of course, what happens with this, the special flow drawing, is that once it's done, when it's done, then I clean it and I vector it and I turn it into a coloring page and all the Patreons get that coloring page so that they can color it and celebrate that person's birthday in a special way, coloring their special page drawn by me. So that's a little bit of live drawing today. First time for a long, long time. I want to see how it turns out. It's been so long. I'm like, what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do? But I think it's gonna be okay. I think I'm gonna have like, I think I'm gonna go here. I want to have balance. That's always one of my big things is balance. I should probably like in my description on the video, the one description that goes up on YouTube, I should probably make that a bit bigger with some links and stuff so it'd be easier for new people to find it. So let's see here, we got this one. There we go. So that's a beginning. I don't talk as much when I actually draw because I'm a little bit focusing, so I don't have as much to say. Well, I probably have as much to say. I'm just not very good at saying it while I'm drawing. So we'll see how this turns out. It's kind of interesting. It's definitely, I'm a little bit, well, it will get there, you know, I'll just have to work my hand up again. I'll get to a flow. So there we go. Then I'm gonna be going here. And I'll actually be going right in there. Victoria, du skal ikke sidde og smaske. Hopefully the APV will be sort of like falling a little bit away once it's getting filled out. That's sort of like you're coloring Santa on the beach. I love that. I only need 84 more subscribers. Yee! 84 is not that much. Let's hope we get them at some point. So here we go. Actually, pretty. It's flowing pretty nicely so far here. Then we got this one going here. This one going here. I'm getting into it. I think it's starting to work. Hi, Kathy. Lovely to see you. So let's see here. It's working out fine. Okay. Maybe that's an Australian drawing if it's Santa on the beach. It could be. There Hope I'm not outside. No, I'm not outside yet. You see, this is just gonna. There we go. That is lovely, isn't it? Then we got this going here. So I have to figure out what's gonna happen in there. I haven't done any since that. I haven't done any. I think yours was the last one, Kathy. So, because of the hand situation, here we go. Yeah, I'm still a bit shaky, but if I don't start now, then, I won't start, so I have to start at some point. I will just hope that it will turn out nice. It's really been a long time, but I'm happy so far. I mean, there's some things that I need to clean on it for sure, but here we go. I'm happy with the way it's working out so far. So here we go. That's gonna be something here. There's something in the air tonight. That's good. go. So it's coming. Nu går han rundt og lukker døren med ledningen på. Sorry, my dad is like closing the door with the wire. There we go. That is lovely. So we got something that's connecting those three sides. Thank you, Anne. I'm still like getting there. So this is gonna be like that. Victoria. Vil du noget galt i halsen?
Kirsebærsaft.
Kirsebærsaft.
Ja, det var surt.
Victoria's eating cherries. I'm sorry that I'm so quiet, but it's a bit hard to talk a lot and focus at the same time. And I am focusing because, trying to make it good. Get this going here. So I'm just gonna. Oh, I remember somebody used my black, so I'll have to find another black. Let me see if I have a big one here. I had one that said 2 before. There's one that says 3 here. Oh, that's not the kind of one that I wanted. Let me see. Where did I have the one that said 2? What's this one? This is a brush. So let's see how that one is. Oh, that's a lovely brush. An all-seeing eye. The eye in the sky. There we go. So now we got this one. This is a lovely one. The brush one is like really awesome. Yeah, Reach is not the best options right now. Oh, no, I'm fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't have started. I got it. I think I have sort of. Let me see. I'm gonna do like E. Jeg tror Bisse er gået i seng, Victoria. Så det er også dig, der skal i seng nu. Victoria,
Ja.
du skal i seng. Nå, så skulle du tage og spise dit slik lidt hurtigere. Yeah, so far I'm really happy with it. So far it's going well. It's a very free flow, but that's what I usually like about flows, is that it's free and abstract. So let's see. Jeg mener det.
Jeg skynder mig.
Godt. Yeah, this goes round and round so that I get the right angles that I want. I actually kind of like these. I haven't tried them before. It's the Pigma Microns from Sakura. I think they're very good. Very nice tip. They work well. I haven't tried those before. So here I'm gonna like. Det kan du gøre. Ja.
Den flot. Hvem er det til?
Dit ze Anne? Oh, that's great. That is so wonderful, Heather. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, a day job, but you don't have a date yet. That's wonderful, Julie. Congratulations. I'm so happy to hear that. What great that we have good news all over the line. We have great news about Dustin. We have good news for Julie. And that's just wonderful. Happy days. And I seem to be okay with drawing again. It's the first time I actually draw one of. Is this a little mushroom inside of your drawing? And I don't know, he just kind of snuck in. Nej, han sneg sig ind, den der lille svamp. Victoria said that thought that I told you guys that she was snoring. Am I snoring? Like, no, I was talking about a mushroom that snuck in. Du ser, der ligner en lille svamp, den der. Oh, det er mine hovedpuder, det der. Okay, she had borrowed my pillows. That's good. You like mushrooms, so you got a little special mushroom in there. Let me see. So I want this to connect a bit over here. So I think I'm gonna go a bit like that. Yeah, my hand might be covering what I'm drawing, but I need it to be in the position. So if it is covering, I'm sorry.
Men hvordan får du den der?
Jamen, jeg scanner den. Eller scanner den, så renser jeg den, og så virtualiserer den, og så får de den på en PDF. So I was asking, how do they get that one? I said, it's very simple. I scan it, I clean it, and I vector it, and then I make a PDF that you guys can grab, or an image that you can grab off of the PayHip. So here we go. Da, 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 da. Get this going here. So that is lovely. And I think I'm going to go this way. And this way. This one's going to go all the way there. Like that. Da, 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 da. I'm liking it. It's connecting. You missed seeing flow drawings. Great. I've missed doing flow drawings because I kind of like it, but I was in a really good flow with the drawing a day and the live flow drawings. And I'll see what I can, but I will just try to not do as much as I was doing because I was doing a bit too much at one point, and then I got that pesky carpal tunnel again. I've been having a really huge break, so I'm trying to accommodate so that I don't overdo it. But at some point I'll probably overdo it again. I know myself. I know myself only too well. But hopefully I won't. Hopefully I'll keep on track with, taking care so it doesn't get too far out of hand for me because, that becomes a problem when it does. So now we got that. So the APB. It's been a very long time. Let me see. Now I have to think about these. So I'm just thinking a bit. So let's start with this one. Go. So I'm gonna. So yeah. This is gonna be little ones. So that's kind of funky. And I'm getting into being detailed. I might be making too tiny details. I'm sorry if I am, but gotta start somewhere. It might become a challenge, this one. But I know you guys are up for it. I like that. Oh, that's great. Weirdie books 5 came in the mail today. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I have to be careful and not overdo, but right now I'm not. It's the first one I'm doing, so. Uh, but you all know me, I love drawing. And then when I get in a good flow, then it can be hard to stop. It's a bit like eating nuts. So there we go. Let's see here. So that's a bit complicated in there. I'm gonna do something here. That's lovely. It's great that the ultrafines are working great out in the tracker. I mean, for me, I can color in the tracker, but I think the new tracker. Let's just see how it works out. I want to see it before I make an ultimate decision on if I'm gonna do it like that or not. I want to see how it looks physically, and also want to see, compare it to the old one and see how I like it. So there's a lot of detail in here. It's sort of like a little bit of Christmas with little presents, I think. So here we go with this one. Finally, I made my plan out, my idea for this. I'm liking this. And here. So that was that. And we got it over here. It's going to be a little bit longer strokes. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, but that's a good thing. Thank you, Ross. Yeah, Chris, you're right. It is a stress reliever for me when I draw. And yeah, then it's very easy to overdo it because it's relaxing and I enjoy it. And that's the danger. Oopsie. That will be fine when it gets clean and vectored. Then it won't be visible. The whoopsie. So here we go. I'm just about there. Whoopsie. Yeah. That looks good. And I'm just gonna that's it. That's Anne's birthday flow drawing. So now all I need to do with that is clean it, scan it, clean it, and vector it. And then I'll be getting it to you guys. So that's it from me for today, and I'll be looking forward to tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. for yet another Weirdie day. And I hope that you will like the finished result when you get it in. I'm happy I got started on drawing again, so that's really lovely. And I hope you guys will enjoy it once it's out for the Patreons. So thank you all and have a lovely evening. I'm going to say goodbye from here. Thank you. Bye-bye. You're welcome, Anne. And thank you for tonight. I'm happy I finally got it done. And I'm happy with the result. I'm like, at one point I was saying, I don't know where I'm going, but I got somewhere. So thank you all and bye-bye. Thank you.